Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, May 22nd, 2023, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Uh, Today was kind of a mixed bag. You're looking at the Dow here. You can see that uh, it basically opened unchanged, but it immediately went negative and remained negative for the entire day. Uh, we had on Friday, which would be on the Dow close here, we had virtually break even to slightly negative open trade. And doggone it, this morning that opened up like positive 25,000. So we did real well on the open and got out of our positions from Friday positive. But then what we got into the rest of the day didn't amount to much. And we ended up negative about 6,000, I think, on those positions. But I'll show you the one positive position we had. Again, this is one of these things that this could have almost gone to be an outlier for us, but it didn't. You notice this is BIMI, which is BME International Medical Incorporated, and something to do with medicine anyway. And you can see how spotty this thing was. I mean, people might think I'm crazy to have this in portfolio, but I've watched these things, and what happens is, even though you have hardly any volume here, if something starts happening, like today, there's a lot of volume. There's high volume in this stock today. And we had bought it almost on the close on Friday, and then it does this big gap up in the morning. And what drives me crazy about this is this thing pulls back, and I thought, oh, it's going to give out. And then it kind of builds here in halfway through the market day. This thing takes out the high. Now, normally, you see that pattern. It takes out the high midday. It's going to close higher. But it didn't. This thing's up to like $21,000 up there. And then, it slips back, and where it closed there is about 8,000. So it's not a bad trade. It was the best trade we had all day. But again, it was up over 20,000 there, and of course we're not getting out there. And whether this thing could go up tomorrow, it could go up tomorrow, but this is disappointing to see this type of sell-off. Anyway, and this was the one really positive stock we had. The rest were pretty negative. It all added up to about negative $6,000 on, maybe about 8 positions. So not a real encouraging day, but at the same time, tomorrow you don't know what's going to happen, and we could end up, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but we could end up taking out 50,000 tomorrow. I mean, that's a possibility. You never know with this portfolio I have, because it doesn't follow much rhyme and reason, but it's very volatile. So we'll just have to see. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Trader Bob's signing off.